Learn how to display the weather information returned by the API on the web page. So far, we have been displaying the weather information in the browser's console, but users don't look at the console. So instead, we are going to update the HTML elements that we created earlier so the weather information appears on the page. And that is what we are going to be doing in this lesson. So in order to do that, we already have our elements listed with an ID, and it corresponds to what we have on this web page. So let's move into our main.js file, and instead of logging those data inside the console, we're going to be making use of what we have on the web page to update the information. And we are going to be doing it inside this second.then method. So now, in order to update these variables, we need their ID in order to target them. So the first one is the city name, which corresponds to the city. So we pick it, city name, and we use text content in order to update it. I'll say, so let's add a simple text like this so that people know that we are talking about city. So do data dot name. So the second one is going to be the temperature. So let's take the temperature variable and use text content as well to update it. I say temperature and we'll add the degree Celsius to it. Next one, let's have the weather.text content, and let's set it to weather. Yes. Don't forget that we are actually accessing the weather using index, since we have a bunch of information inside of that main. And the next one is going to be the humidity.text content equals to humidity humidity, and then append degree to percent to it. And last one is going to be our wind speed. Wind.text content equals to wind speed.text content in meter per second. So let's go ahead and start for a country like London now, or a city like London rather. And now you can see that all of the information that we have updated successfully on the web page. And if we use another country city, so let's say city of maybe Atlanta, and I click on search, then you can see, so it does not matter the city that you enter, as long as it's a valid city. If we pick the information of that city and then update it on the web page, and we're able to achieve all of this because we know where each value is located in the API response. Because as a developer, when you make a request to an API and it returns a request, before you update it on the web page, checking the console is a good practice so that you know where that information is stored before you begin to access it on the web page. And in this example, we've learned how we can actually display the weather on the page. And instead of using console.log, we update each paragraph by using the text content. And each of these paragraphs were updated successfully. And now, whenever the user searches for a city, like I just did now, the web page updates automatically with the latest weather information without having to visit the console to check any of the information that is needed. So regardless of the city that you enter here, it will always update the details directly on the web page.